As is common knowledge, the stock market is susceptible to being significantly influenced by both macroeconomic and geopolitical causes and events. This is of the utmost importance in light of the fact that Russia and Ukraine have been at war since February of 2022. At this very moment, a great number of people must be pondering the effect that a nuclear attack by Russia against Ukraine may have on the financial market. In light of this, let's have a conversation about it in today's video. In this video, we are going to talk about impact of nuclear attack on stock market. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Impact of nuclear attack on stock market. The economy and stock market would both suffer severely in the event of a nuclear assault. It is very likely that it would result in a big decrease in stock values, as investors would likely panic and sell off their holdings. The health of the economy as a whole is reflected in the state of the stock market, which would be badly harmed by a nuclear assault, which would also cause disruptions in the financial markets. When investors strive to liquidate their holdings as quickly as possible, the price of stocks on the stock market is likely to experience a dramatic decline in value in the short term. Because of this, there is a possibility that this may cause a financial crisis, as the market will struggle to keep up with the unexpected increase in the number of sales. As the economy continues to struggle to recover from the attack, the stock market is expected to continue its downward trend over the longer term. It is essential to keep in mind that the stock market, bond market, currency market, and commodity market would all be negatively impacted in the event of a nuclear attack. It would also have a substantial influence on international trade as a result of the disruptions that would occur to the infrastructure of transportation and communication, as well as the closure of businesses. In the grand scheme of things, the effects of a nuclear attack on the stock market and the economy of the entire world would be devastating. How long will it take for the world to recover from nuclear attack? Because it would be contingent on the particular circumstances of the strike, as well as the resources that are available for recovery. It is difficult to determine how long it would take for the globe to recover from the effects of a nuclear attack in an accurate manner. As a result of the massive destruction and disruption that a nuclear assault would bring. However, it is quite likely that recovery would be a protracted and challenging process. In the immediate aftermath of a nuclear assault, the priority will be placed on emergency response, as well as the provision of medical care and support to individuals who have been impacted. It is very possible that this will require the dispatch of emergency services and medical staff, in addition to the provision of food, water, and other supplies. Over the course of a longer period of time, the efforts would be concentrated on rebuilding and restoring the damage inflicted by the attack. Reconstructing essential elements of the physical environment, such as roads, bridges, and buildings, as well as reactivating essential services, such as water and electricity, would fall under this category. In addition to this, it would include assisting both businesses and communities in recovering and rebuilding, which may take a significant amount of time. It is quite likely that the process of recovery following a nuclear assault would be a lengthy and difficult one, requiring a wide variety of measures to be made at the local, national, and international levels. What happened to U.S. stock market when Japan was attacked with nuclear bomb in 1945? The United States stock market experienced a significant decline in the aftermath of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. On the day of the bombing of Hiroshima, the stock market closed down slightly, but the bombing of Nagasaki on August 9th was followed by a sharp drop in stock prices. In the days following the bombings, stock prices continued to decline as investors panicked and sold off their holdings. The market recovered somewhat in the following weeks, but the overall trend was downward, and stock prices did not return to their pre-bombing levels until late 1945. It's important to note that the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was a unique event, and the circumstances surrounding it were very different from those of a hypothetical nuclear attack today. The impact of a nuclear attack on the stock market would depend on a wide range of factors, including the specific details of the attack and the resources available for recovery. After seeing this video, you're probably wondering what Warren Buffett would have done in this predicament based on his past actions. Since Buffett was only 14 years old when the atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, it is unclear how he precisely reacted to the events of that month. However, Buffett is most famous for the long-term investment strategy that he developed. This strategy entails searching for undervalued companies that have a high potential for growth, and then holding on to investments in those companies for the long term. Additionally, Buffett is well known for his firm conviction in the efficacy of compounding and the significance of maintaining an investment strategy despite fluctuations in market value. According to what he has said previously, investors who try to time the market or panic when there is volatility in the market are likely to outperform those investors who stay the course and keep a long-term perspective. Even in the face of a major event, such as the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it is likely that Buffett would have taken a long-term view of the situation and remained focused on finding undervalued investment opportunities. This is true even though the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was a significant event. What can finance do? It's probably not the best idea to base your entire financial plan on the prospect of a nuclear disaster happening at some point in the future. On the other hand, a nuclear accident may completely wipe out in an instant a portfolio that has a high level of leverage or that is otherwise poorly constructed. This may occur if the portfolio was poorly constructed. Because of this, investors can protect themselves in a number of different ways, all of which are discussed in greater depth in the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists article. Investors and other participants in the market should also study measures to ensure the robustness of the system as a whole, in addition to bolstering their own individual security. For instance, companies and regulators could expand the use of contingent debt and capital beyond European financial companies, where it is a common practice, to financial companies across the world, as well as into non-financial sectors. This would be possible by expanding the use of contingent debt and capital beyond European financial companies. In order to accomplish this, the usage of contingent debt and capital would need to be expanded outside European financial companies. In the event of a nuclear disaster or another similarly catastrophic catastrophe, such debt may be converted to equity, the term of the debt may be extended, and covenants may be relaxed. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.